guys, it's Chris up here at C&H Smallage. I'm up my cabin here for the Memorial Day weekend, and I'm going to give a demonstration of the new muzzle brake that I made a previous video about on YouTube about a month ago. This is the new Russian Storm muzzle brake, and I'm going to be showing you how to, I should say, I'm going to give you a demonstration of how effective it is shooting it on the AK that I have in front of me right here for that. I replaced the typical AK-74 style muzzle brake on the gun and replaced it with this one right here. This one seemed to be a little bit better out there. I'd say maybe about 10-50% in realistic, real-world terms. It also acts as a flash suppressor too, so you basically have a flash suppressor and a little bit better compensator built into it as well too. I'm going to be shooting Wolf 123 grain ammunition. That's what I have my AK-103 magazine right here for that. So I'll show you how it shoots, and you can see the overall effectiveness of it for it. I also have a new upgraded grenade launcher recoil pad in the back here too, because these things help negate the recoil quite effectively. So I'll also show you that, how that effective works as well too. So it definitely did work better. You can see that right there from the video. They do only have two ports on here for the, we want to call it the pressure for the lowering it and keeping it from going to the side here for that. So I don't know if it may be a little bit better, but that seems to be, I'd say, about 10% better than the typical AK-74 out there for that, for the AK-74 muzzle brake, I should say. And it's actually, said before, it's about an inch longer than a typical brake out there for that as well too. So his overall length is longer. And if you do put another compensator in your gun, always be sure to check your zeroing after you put your new compensator on it, because more than likely it'll affect the bullet's point of aim to the point of impact out there for it as well too. So if you have your original factory one on there, like I had it before, you really don't have to check your point of aim to point of impact. But if you put another one, it might alter the point of impact as opposed to the original one you had in your gun from the factory. So you may have to raise your elevation or lower your elevation at a certain distance, because I'm shooting at about 50 yards right now up here for that. So if you can lower that or raise that, you have to get your specialized tool for your front sight post to do that as well too. So that's another thing you have to do whenever you change your compensator, because different compensators are going to have different what do you want to call it, they might increase the velocity of your bullet round coming out of the front, so it may cause you to go higher or lower depending on the exact type you have on your gun out there for it. So always test it after you shoot your gun. Make sure your point of impact will stay the same. If it goes up a little higher, you got to adjust it to your front sight post. If it goes down a little bit, you got to adjust it as well too for that. So always adjust your sight post in the front once you put a new compensator on, and basically take a picture of the original one you had in your gun originally, so you can see where the post was at originally. Then once you put a new compensator in the front, turn it up or down for your elevation whenever you have your new compensator on for it, so you can differentiate between what one's hitting at and what point of aim out there for that. So if anybody has any questions about something like that, I was shooting Wolf Performance ammunition in here, the cheapy stuff, black block. It's the Poly Performance. This stuff's brand new. I just bought it here about a month back, so it's basically 2014 production. And my AK seems to like it better than the brown bear lacquer coat stuff out there for it, because it seemed to keep the piston relatively clean as opposed to brown bear. So I don't know if that's had anything to do with it, but I took my gun apart here when I was up here to camp, and I shot about 2 boxes of the wolf up there, and I shot 2 boxes of the golden bear and the full metal jacket boat tail golden tiger stuff. And the golden tiger and the brown bear was definitely a lot more dirtier than the new wolf stuff they have. The wolf poly performance, which is basically poly coated cartridge on there for that, or the other stuff. They have a MIL-SPEC cartridge. It basically the bullet grain goes up 1 point basically. Around 123, it's 124, and that's about the only difference they have between those types right there for that. And always make sure your range is clean. Shoot up here. You can yell out 3 or 4 times, and always wear eye protection. I like these yellow sunglasses, or these yellow protective glasses, because they act a lot better, help you see straighter and clearer out there for that. And always wear your your ear protection on here. I got right here, because this will definitely nullify your sound coming out of your weapon when you're shooting it for that. So always be safe on what you're doing out there, be shooting, and always practice safe range techniques up here as well. To just call out 3 or 4 times before you shoot up the range, and keep your ears covered and keep your eyes protected as well too. And we got tons of bugs up here this weekend. I don't know why, but that's why I'm swapping these things out here. So if anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, just either leave a page or leave a message on my page here, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'll see you guys.